Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We talk everything animation here, including Star vs. the Force of Evil, which we'll be getting into right now. I'm Dylan Hysen, and welcome to our inaugural panel discussion for Star vs. the Force of Evil. That's right, this is a second-a-week Star podcast. Thanks totally to you, Disney, for airing the show weekly for the first time in forever. This is what we can do now with weekly airings. No promises on this being an every week thing for this season 3B, but let me know what you think of the panel afterwards, and we'll consider doing a second-a-week Star podcast. We had our recap for these most recent episodes of Star, the Bogbeast of Boggabah, and Total Eclipsa of the Moon that aired on Saturday. We had our recap podcast. Check that out at overlyanimated.com. And this is a panel where I will be asking our panelists, to be introduced in a second, questions about the episode. These questions are going to be similar every single week, so you can anticipate their answers for each episode upcoming. And here's the twist, I will be grading them on their answers. We'll have a 5-point scale based on uniqueness, originality, and what I deem to be correctness. Very arbitrary grades will be assigned, and we'll have a winner at the end of the podcast. So it's a fun game show type panel. We did these for our Rick and Morty podcast. I thought that they were pretty fun and a success, and trying it out for Star here. So let me know what you think afterwards. But anyway, yeah, answers will be out of 5. We'll ask questions about the episodes, and let's meet our panel as they will answer our first question. So let's start with Sam Quattro here. And the first question is, which episode did you like more of the two, and what made it stand out to you? So, hello, Sam.
Hi, what's up?
Yes, which episode did you like more of the two here?
Well, personally, I like Total Eclipsa of the Moon. That's a nice little pun in the name.
Yeah, I think it's 2 puns in the name there. I don't know.
It's like Total Eclipse of the Heart, like the Bonnie Tyler song.
Yeah, and a reference, too.
There you go.
Yeah, but what made it stand out?
I don't know, man. A lot of things. Just throwing quills at people. That's a thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, throwing quills. That is a unique answer. God, okay. I like that.
Instead of like the usual projectiles, you just throw quills. Why not? They're like a really useful weapon.
That was interesting. Okay.
I wonder if anybody's ever been murdered.
By a quill.
Oh, definitely.
What do you mean, oh, definitely?
Like, quills can be pointy, man. Like, if you throw them with enough speed, it would pierce your skin.
You say that like, oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Well, it took down Sleeping Beauty.
Is that how that worked? Okay. Anyway, let's go to Alex Bonilla here. Alex, which of these two was your favorite and why?
Hola, everybody. I am also on the Total Eclipsa the Moon train here. First of all, Eclipsa and Moon are perfect for each other. Their chemistry is off the charts in that episode. Eclipsa is just throwing zingers all over the place, and Moon is the perfect straight man, just being irritated with everything, but somehow still playing along with Eclipsa's plan. The music in the episode was pretty good. I love the whole synthiness of it all, and also blending in royal themes. But yeah, just the marriage of Eclipsa and Moon in this episode is perfect, and everything I've ever wanted from an Eclipsa episode.
Marriage of Eclipsa and Moon. We'll see if that relates to your answer for an upcoming question. But okay,
Ooh.
They're
gotcha.
married. No thanks.
No, I don't know. And probably problematic pairing unless something else happens. But yeah, there you go. Okay, 2 votes for Total Eclipse of the Moon. Steve Zek, hello, and which side are you on here?
Oh man, I just wish they made it more of a challenge with these 2 episodes, because it's pretty obvious answer is Total Eclipsa of the Moon.
There's no of in the episode title. It's just Total Eclipse of the Moon. That's what makes the title so great. And Eclipsa sounds like eclipse of.
Yeah, so, okay, Eclipse of the Moon. Yeah, that's the episode. I mean, really, because really, it made me just fall in love with Eclipsa. I liked her before, but now I'm like 100% Team Eclipsa. I don't care if she's like completely evil or not. So even if she turned out to be like the big bad, I might still have to side with her because she's just so cool. And also, I do think we find us a little consistency here with Moon, kind of her weakness. is that if she can relate to you, parent to parent, she will sympathize with you if you're a fellow parent, as we've seen before with Ludo's family and with Buff Frog.
Okay, those are some good examples. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 votes total. Eclipse of the Moon, we're looking for original answers here. This was a hard one because one of these episodes was clearly better than the other. But you'd have gotten 5 points, Steve, if you said Bogbeast because of Huntress Star. So, but otherwise, we're gonna do a 4 out of 5 for Sam and Alex, and then a 3 out of 5 for Steve. It's harder as if you're the last person to answer, as we'll learn as we go through this.
Okay.
So I'm really looking for.
What is this? Whose line is it anyway? Like, geez.
Yeah, it gets harder the last you go. You really gotta give original takes here. So, but I understand we won't go below 3 for that first question. But let's move on to our second question. Which character was MVP of the week? Most valuable player, I guess in this case, character. So which character stood out the most? Who was the most valuable to the episodes? Who was the best character? Steve, you'll start with for this one.
Oh, well, I gotta say, Star's hunting outfit. That's the MVP. You style yourself right there.
Our close sentience.
Steve, please defend this being a character.
Okay, all right, being a character. All right, it's well, as we've seen with the wand, sometimes sentient objects can be alive, so you never know. I just think the visuals were just magnifique. I just loved it, and really, it was the star of the episode, no pun intended. It made that episode bearable.
Wow, yeah, I agree with that, but okay.
And if that's not enough, you want me to just pick an actual person though?
Nope, that's your answer, Steve. We'll see how We'll see how it turns out in the grading. Okay. Steve picks the outfit as his MVP. Alex, who's your MVP?
Well, look, just as a rebuttal to the outfit thing, I saw that outfit getting hyped this entire week, and when I finally got to the episode, it was in action for about 5 seconds. You realize how underwhelming that is? She just did one jump and she fell into the mud. That does the entire outfit's use.
Those 5 seconds were magical.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the outfit's fault. It's to Alex. Also, I made that point on the podcast. You're going to get a mute for that if we had a mute button, but continue.
Well, whatever. it needs to be repeated. Stop hyping up that outfit, okay?
No, what do you mean stop hyping? What else are you looking?
What else? It's cool in fan art, but it was terribly used in the show.
Yes,
anyways.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, the MVP is obviously Eclipsa here. She is a versatile character. Obviously she's A+ in terms of humor. Like from the very beginning, she's just pulling out doing a guitar solo out of a skeleton. She's very sassy throughout the episode. She says something like, "Ooh, it's dirty down here," like to keep Moon from going down the rat hole. But she's also got emotional weight too. Like whether or not she's manipulating, we'll see. But her reaction when going through the whole Festivia information, like, wait, that's not my daughter. Wait, what happened to my daughter? And at the end, like realizing that that even the archives had cut her out, she sells that really well. So she is a full character in these 11 minutes, and she is a foundation of this episode being one of the best of the season.
One of the best of the season. Please defend that take. As we went through Starvember, we were disappointed in several episodes, especially with Eclipsa. I think we had gotten to the point where she's just like, wacky aunt, that she was being very little used in her appearances. Whereas here, like, we finally got a full episode dedicated to her and going through her entire emotional state, in addition to showing off her comedic chops. So just the fact that we're finally taking advantage of this character and the different angles we can look at her at, that alone makes it very interesting to watch. And plus, we're adding in Moon, who is also a really cool character that we haven't seen as much of as I think some of us would have liked. So just the fact that they're 2 characters that I want to see, and putting them both together is genius. Okay. I mean, I think your best point was season 3A was somewhat underwhelming, so it being one of the best is a realistic. You can't just say, okay, the two characters in the episode are good. I don't think that defends the quality of the episode overall. I get what you mean, but Sam, do you agree with that as a side note that this is one of the better ones of the season so far?
Yes, I'll agree with that.
Okay, interesting.
Sorry.
And who is your MVP of the week?
My MVP of the week is the spider that was hypnotizing Moon for her crown.
Why? Because he got the crown.
Yeah, he got the crown. He was just like having a ball with it. He saw what he wanted and he got it. He's a real inspiration.
Wait, how do you know it's a he?
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know.
What is the spider going to inspire you to do, Sam?
It's going to inspire me to not take any guff.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see something I want, I'm going to get it, and I'm not going to let this big haired queen lady get in my way. I'm just going to hypnotize her to sleep. I'm going to get that crown, bro.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
You want? Yeah.
There you go.
You want to hear who was on my backup list?
Okay. Who is your backup?
Sean.
See, okay, that would have been a great answer, but no one said Sean. As is, Sam gave the best answer for this question. That is exactly the type of answer I'm looking for future reference.
He was in the episode longer than Star's dress, so I'll give you that.
Oh, wow, shots fired. I'm looking for stupid, funny, unique answers, okay? Sam gets a full 5 points. Alex gave the correct answer, but I wasn't that unique, so I'll give him 4 points.
It wasn't that unique, even though nobody else said it.
I went 2 outside the box.
You did, but I appreciated it. 4 points, Steve. You get the same number as Alex, just to infuriate him that he got the same number of points as because of your stupid Stars dress answer. So there you go.
It's like giving Joel Embiid the MVP, just playing less than half the season.
I feel like that is not a good comparison. Because the dress was
less
only
valuable.
Okay, I feel like that's not the reason why it wasn't a great answer. It's more because it wasn't a character. That's why he didn't get 5 points. Also, Alex is getting -1 for insulting the dress earlier. So just if you butt in, it can be good. You get bonus points, or it could be bad, and you get -1. You can't insult the Huntress outfit. It is the biggest revelation in Star fan art since I don't know, what was the last thing this happened for?
Eclipsa.
Yeah, probably Eclipsa. Okay, so there you go. So I believe Sam is leading after 2 rounds here. I'll do the math as we talk about our next question. This is a big one. I also potentially, so the question is, which ship won the week? Relationship, pairing of 2 characters, which won the week? I also have a, Starco related question I was going to roll out, but these episodes did not contain any Starco, so it would have been an obvious answer.
Who is Marco?
Yeah, exactly. Who is Marco? So Sam, not a ton of shipping here, but
I don't have a backup. So
who's your ship of the week, Sam?
I mean, obviously, I got to go with Spider and Crown.
Ooh, okay.
Obviously, I mean, that. Like I said, that Spider saw what he wanted. He wanted that crown.
Were you feeling the romantic tension there between Spider and Crown?
It was like a very, if you remember back to the scene, it was a very long sort of take, just like the spider staring at Moon, but staring at the crown mostly. And, just like rocking back and forth. And it's like 1.5 minutes long out of an 11-minute episode. It's like a true love story.
Wow. True love story.
It's love at first sight.
Would you say it's it's a better love story than Tom Star?
Yes, I would.
Okay, good.
I definitely would.
That was the correct answer. Okay. Spider and Crown. So Sam took the obvious answer, Alex. So where are you going with this one?
I'm gonna go Sean and cupcakes because that was a very push and pull relationship. Sean is enjoying the cupcakes, but at the same time he hates himself for loving the cupcakes. He hates the fact that he can't control his love for the cupcakes, and then he goes as far as to throw them out, throw out their wrappers. Just so sad, and but at the same time, you also wonder what the cupcakes think about this, because on the one hand, they're made to be eaten, so that's their purpose. But at the same time, do they enjoy being eaten by someone who self-loathes themselves so much about loving them? It's a very unhealthy relationship that way, when you try to show your affection towards someone who doesn't appreciate, or maybe they appreciate the affection, but they beat themselves up over it because they don't feel they deserve it. it's a tough foundation to work on, but it was a very moving thing to see Sean work through his emotions that way.
Wow, that was a deep analysis of that complicated relationship. I like it. Okay, Steve, what do you got here?
I only had one. I have a backup, and none of them picked it. So,
well, yeah, you didn't have those two unique answers written down? Those obvious ships? No.
Oh, well, here's mine. Mine's more obvious. It's got to be Eclipsa and her monster husband. We see talking about the product of their love, their daughter, and how he has a tail like her daddy. And the way Eclipsa says that, you can tell she's still into him. And it's very cute, romantic how a beautiful girl like Eclipsa can just found love in somebody definitely has a tail, and also find love in having a kid that has like a tail and all that stuff. So that's my answer.
You're very focused on this tail, Steve.
Yeah.
Do you like shipping pairings that involve tails?
I don't know. I just think it's cute, and
well, maybe as babies, monsters are most distinguishable by their tails. Maybe they haven't developed their other monstrous features at that age.
I don't know where we're getting this tail from, but okay. There you go. So
there was a tail.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why no one's going with Eclipsa and Moon or something like that, like actual characters in the episode.
Would they?
You never know. Is the record's still out there, still related?
Right. They're currently related, but if Festivia the Fun is a fake queen, then they might not be related. So, yeah, interesting developments there. This was unexpected direction for Ship of the Week. I love the answer from Sam, but it was similar to your MVP answer, so you get only 4 points for that one. Alex, it was a perfect answer, but you are unfortunately it felt similar to Sam's.
Wait, what?
Because it was person in episode and object in episode, it felt similar.
Wow, you're objectist. You're discriminating against relationships that people have with objects.
Only the person who brings it up the second time. Yes, and Steve, I'll give you 3 points. I'll give you 3 points, Steve. I don't know if I was buying. You didn't sell me on it with the tail talk. I feel like that could have been a 5-point monster husband and Eclipsa, but you didn't sell me on it.
I'm doing what I can. I'm a rookie at this. I'll get better.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. So after halfway through, there's 6 questions. We are Sam in the lead with 13 points, Alex with 11, and Steve with 10. So some catching up to do to Sam here. Here's question 4. This one's, I hope this isn't confusing. The question is, what is the either the most magical, most weird, or most wild moment of the episode? So it's like a little weird, little wild, and then also magical, the show. So pick one of the 3. Either give me your most magical moment, your weirdest moment, or your most wild moment of either episode here. Steve, starting with you.
Oh, great. Yes, because I know everyone else is going to want to pick this moment. Eclipsa and her bone guitar.
Which one is it? Which of the 3 is it?
Eclipsa playing the bone guitar.
Is it magical, weird, or wild? Which
that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just it's magically weird.
No, you get Steve. You have to pick one. Weird. Okay, it's the most weird. Why is it the most weird moment of the episode?
It's just so random out there. The sound came out of nowhere, and I just thought also it's funny how Moon walked into it. It's like Eclipsa was her teenage daughter. It like turned down that sound, which I just think is kind of cute. It's like Eclipsa is it's like her older daughter now.
Yeah, despite the hundreds of years age difference, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good one. That was a good moment to highlight. Sam, most weird, wild, or magical moment of the episode?
Oh my god, you're gonna kill me. Okay.
Is it the spider again?
No, it's not the spider. It's like something way worse, and you're gonna kill me for saying it.
Okay, say it.
So I'm picking wild. The wildest moment is the implication that Sean is a feeder.
I don't know what that is. Please.
You don't know what that is?
No,
people who fetishize eating.
So we went over this on the recap podcast, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" April, Michelle, and Delaney,
right.
Whichever one of them said that. Like, why? Why was that what was happening?
He called himself a piggy for having cupcake stuff on his fingers, and then he's like, I don't know. He's just being weird about it, man.
He's licking them seductively.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's there, bro.
Which one did you say this was?
Wild.
Wild. Okay, it's a wild moment. The sexual tension.
It's like subtly wild. Yes.
Subtly wild. Okay, interesting.
Now, if you're not in the know, you won't know.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Didn't expect that to come up on both Star podcasts for that episode, but there you go. Alex, weird, wild, or magical?
Yeah, my weird moment that I'd like to highlight is almost naked River being with Star in a sauna, trying to push out a sweat. It just makes me uncomfortable to see sauna scenes. I've been almost naked in a sauna before with other people, and I'm just not very body positive. So I just cringe a little if I see stuff like that. And it's even worse because River is like a 40-year-old, 50-year-old man, and he's with his 14, 15-year-old daughter, Star, there. And it's just all the pushing to get his sweat out. You would think that with all the steam, it would be enough, but he also has to go through all this extra bodily effort supposedly to hurry up the sweating, even though, in fact, the episode ends up being that he's just delaying all this stuff. So why is he even pushing in that other than just to, like, be weird?
Alex, have you had scarring experiences in sauna? Is that what's bringing this answer on? Were you scarred by them?
I've brushed up upon it. Yeah, being in saunas with other people, that's my small hang up. Imagine if you were alone in a sauna with River. Do you know how long you'd survive?
Are you implying that he's trying to kill me in this sauna?
I mean, I don't put it out of the question.
I don't think he'd kill me.
He's in the middle of his hunting ritual.
He's the king, though.
He's the king
and
in the middle of a forest where nobody will know what he's done.
I don't think that's justification for murder. I especially don't think he's going to murder somebody because of that.
Why are we accusing River of murder all of a sudden?
Because he's a crazy person. He's a weird person. Weird people do weird things.
Oh my god.
You think he's going to murder what's his name? Eddie?
Yeah, where's the Eddie talk, by the way?
Who is Eddie?
He's
Eddie.
He's that Bush guy.
He could have been a candidate too on our.
The mushroom guy.
Yeah, he wasn't weird enough.
I think him and Sean are kind of counterpart to each of the two episodes.
Yeah, I think so.
Sean was weirder than Eddie. Okay. Eddie failed in his weirdness.
You guys really have embodied the spirit of weird.
I just thought on your ship, Eddie and Sean.
No, stop.
Wow.
Stop. That would have been good for Ship of the Week, but you missed that, Steve. You missed it. You guys have really embodied the weird for the answer. I did not like these answers. What are you talking about? Sam and Alex get 2 points. What are you talking about with your answers here? First of all, I want to say this is a pure and innocent show. Please get out of here.
That's why I said that you would kill me if I said it. But
please get out of here. No, you didn't have to say it.
Wait, hold up. This is an innocent show. Eclipsa does the whole when a mommy and a monster love each other joke. You could have said that for this answer.
You could have said that. Oh my goodness.
But that's not weird enough.
Polluting this children's show with your
you are putting the bar for
I didn't put that in the show, Dylan.
Yeah, you're putting the bar for weirdness in the show way too low. We're going up high, and you're stuck on the low side. You guys are
talking about things that were not. There were weird things that happened in the episodes, and you guys were talking about some weird interpretations of stuff.
No.
Okay, Sam thinks it's canon, but
I mean, isn't all media just based on interpretations?
Okay.
Yeah, haven't you ever been in an English class, Dylan?
Unfortunately, yes, but a hot take. But so Alex and Sam get 2 points. I'm going to give Steve a full 5 points. That's exactly the type of answer I'm looking for this question. This funny little moment with Eclipsa and the guitar. He talked about it well. That's how you do it, okay? Don't go on some weird tangent about fetishes.
I walked into that one. I just got lucky. I was just sitting on the fastball and I just hit it. So
yeah,
you can't see me right now, but I'm rolling my eyes.
No, we're doing a baseball analogy here.
Steve has tied Sam for the lead heading into the last two questions. So here's the next question. These episodes made me blank Eclipsa. There's a fill in the blank question. The examples I gave are trust, like, dislike. I hope you don't say those. These episodes made me blank Eclipsa. Alex.
They made me adore Eclipsa. I'll follow her down any road that she wants to take me. I think Steve alluded to this that basically at this point, it doesn't really matter if she's a villain, if she ends up being the good person in all this, the wrongs person. But whatever direction the show wants to take her, they've done enough to expand her character to be both emotionally weighted and funny every time she appears on screen. And she's just the perfect goofy aunt that is just messing with everybody, but also has some side things going on. Like that whole sequence where Moon is getting hypnotized by the spider and Eclipsa has just run off. Like, that's left very ambiguous. And, I can totally see them pulling that back out later. She went to go pull out this document that she's going to use to defend herself or something along those lines. Or to incriminate Moon. So
you adore fabricating evidence, is what you're saying?
Sure, as long as it's done by a charismatic person like Eclipsa.
You are exactly the type of person to fall into a cult, Alex. That's what I'm hearing right now.
What if it was Toffee? Would you like...
I mean... Yeah, but Toffee was awesome too for a brief period before.
What if Ludo?
Yeah, Ludo is awesome.
You like everybody.
Yeah,
Alex,
and also I'm already the priest of the cult of Kelly, so it's not new for me.
I feel like you have to pick a lane in side character that you adore. I feel like
just keep swerving.
Yeah.
Okay. So no more Kelly talk then, because you're full on Eclipsa.
Interfaith, man. You gotta accept all the
interfaith. Okay, gotcha. That was good. Okay. So adore. Sam, episode made me blank Eclipsa.
This episode made me want to hug Eclipsa.
Why?
Because, she's as far as I can tell, she's just being persecuted because she fell in love with the monster and she had a kid with him. That's totally unfair. That's racist, essentially. And, if the whole royal council, whatever, is going to have an issue with it, then, screw them.
Eclipsa needs a hug, says Sam. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. She's been imprisoned in ice for a crystal, whatever, for how many hundreds of years. She doesn't know where her daughter is. Her husband's probably dead, whatever. She needs a hug, bro.
Needs a hug, yeah.
And also, everybody's just treating her like crap, especially Moon and the whoever. Those guys.
High commission, yeah.
Yeah, and it's you know what? She deserves better.
Eclipsa deserves better. You heard it here first. Okay. Mm-hmm. Steve, blank Eclipsa. What did that episode make you want to do?
Similar thoughts of Alice and Sam, so I gotta step up my game here. Okay. Makes me want to die for Eclipsa.
Going even more extreme. Wow.
Hey, the cult is growing.
I don't know. I wouldn't die for a fictional character, but go on.
I just I feel maybe she deserves whatever's coming to her. And if I have to give my life to protect her, so she has a chance to either achieve her goal, I'm willing to do that.
What is her goal that you want her to achieve?
I don't know. Maybe gain her rightful place on the throne.
Oh, are you supporting Eclipsa's claim to the throne, Steve?
Yeah. Well, at
the expense of Moon and Star.
Well, they'll eventually have their turn.
What do you mean? What do you mean they'll eventually have their turn? I don't think that's how that works.
Well, I say this though. One joke on one of these. I do agree though. Eclipsa is this super cool aunt, in the point that I don't care if she's evil or not. I kind of feel the way I would if I was Izumi about my auntie Azula. She's so cool. I don't care if she's evil.
Don't care. Okay, so cool. Wow, you all are just buying into Eclipsa. I would have given full points.
I'm sorry, Dylan. She's too charismatic, and you know.
I mean, I'm buying into her whether she's evil or she's good.
Right.
Yeah.
The obvious answer is distrust because there's a period when she was gone. That's
who cares?
Okay, so solid answers from Sam and Alex, but not standout. 4 points. Steve, 3 points. Basically paired it back the same thing. So we got to have some variety here. Very close heading into our final question, which is, this is going to be the final question of every panel until I stop having to say it. So, the question is, do these episodes bring us closer to the highly anticipated Tom Star breakup? Tom and Star's breakup. Are we any closer than we were before, Alex?
I'd say no. In fact, I think we've taken a step back because the lesson in the Bogbeast of Boggabah was for Star to be patient, to not rush into things. In the past, we've seen that the Tom-Star relationship has been built on impulsiveness, on Tom making rash decisions, on Star making rash decisions. However, if she takes these lessons to heart, admittedly she's still a teenager, so who knows how concrete this will be, But if we're to believe that she is really taking this lesson to heart, when they get into an argument, Star will have matured a little bit and will say, well, no, there's a way we can solve this. Whereas maybe season 1 Star, at this point, like in the relationship, they get into an argument, they break up, and maybe they get back together and they break up. But I think that this is setting it up so that we have somewhat of a stable Tom-Star relationship, but that the breakup will then be final because the breakup will be based on a more solid foundation. But yes, I do think that that episode in particular is delaying the Tom-Star breakup.
Wow. That's going to be tough to top. Steve, are we closer to the Tom-Star breakup?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, I'll say it. Like I said on Discord. Now there's a question of Star's lineage to the throne, whether she is a legit princess or not. And Tom, being the superficial prick that he is, when he finds out, like, there's a question of that, and if it is the case, at least temporarily, that Star has no claim to the throne, he will dump her because he's a prince, and, non-princesses are beneath him.
Yeah, that's a good answer too. Wow, 2 very serious answers to this very serious question. Sam, are we closer to the Tom-Star breakup?
I'm going to say who's to say, because chronologically, yes. I mean, eventually it'll have to end because as we grow closer to the show's end, which is this episode was doing, we know we're getting closer to the end, whenever that may be. So yeah, the Tom-Star relationship will break up eventually. Nothing lasts forever. But in terms of like the plot for the now and like where we're stuck in, not really. I mean, we don't really have any sort of things happening. Maybe, Star with her little buddy trip with her dad is going to be less impulsive and stuff and think more about her relationship with Tom, but who's to say, really?
Who's to say? Wow. Okay, so we had yes, no, and who's to say. So we've really solved this question. Okay. That was your best question, you guys. This is the one you did the best on because those are excellent answers. I was completely wowed by Alex's answer. He applied the theme the moral of the first episode and legitimately analyzed Star's behavior because of that.
Jesus, is this English class? Like, are we writing essays?
Yes, that is the purpose. Alex gets 5 and 2 bonus points for 7 points on that question for the best answer of the panel. Steve also had a great answer, which I don't know if I'm buying that Tom would just break up with Star because she's not a princess anymore. I actually think you're giving Tom too little credit, but I do like the analysis on that level. So that's a full 5 points.
Well, I'm not even saying he's gonna be completely mean-spirited. He might just feel he has no choice, and then be later like, "I'm sorry, I had no. I'm sorry, Star," and it might be too late for Star to forgive him. Could
be a sense of duty or something. Okay,
yeah,
should have said that in the answer. But
I got my emotion right there. And by the way, it's okay what I said. I said the word prick. Is that allowed?
Prick is allowed, yes.
Is it though?
I mean, yes, I arbitrarily declare it to be. Sam gets 4 points, I'm going to say, because I love the take that, yes, chronologically, we are 1 episode closer to the finale, so yes, they must break up at some point. That's probably the only time you can use that answer. That'll apply to every episode, so you can't just keep saying that every time. But for now, it was original.
Dylan, you know what?
But then it was a little wishy-washy after that, so 4
Why
points.
are you booing me? I'm right. Not joking.
Yeah, you are right. So I'm tabulating the results, and in a stunning comeback, Alex has won with 24 points, Sam 23, Steve 23 by 1 point.
Oh, yeah.
With that standout answer in the last question. Yes, you can get bonus points if you run away.
Do I get a closing message?
You will get FaceTime, yes. But any disputes for my scoring there on the last question?
Who cares about Tom-Star?
I mean,
whatever.
Yeah.
My first panel, I think I did pretty well for my first time. So
honestly, the same people who ship Tom-Star are probably the same people who would have shipped Zutara. So
yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. That would have been a good answer during the question. But
wow, thanks, Dylan.
Anti-Zutara, bring that in and you'll get bonus points. But Alex, you've won with your highly articulate analysis on the consequences for Tom-Star. Please further analyze Tom-Star in your FaceTime here.
Once upon a time, Star was falling in love, but now her world
No,
is
we're gonna
falling
get we're gonna get copyright claims on YouTube. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Wait, let me skip to the Starco part. And she needs him now tonight,
Oh my
and
god.
she needs him more than ever.
You should have
And
just said that
she
during your
only
answer.
holds him tight. They'll be holding on forever, and they'll only be making it right. Oh.
That would have been like a 10-point answer right there. And if I was scoring, but I'm not. So
There's a line that says "turn around, bright eyes," but like Marco has literally had a bright eyes moment in that deep dive episode. So
okay, so Alex used his time to sing and have us have a copyright claim on YouTube.
We're not going to have a copyright claim.
Yeah, I feel like I'm giving his singing too much credit, that it'll trigger the algorithm. I don't think it will.
Yes, because I'm honestly the reincarnated Bonnie Tyler, even though Bonnie Tyler is still alive.
Yeah, she's still alive.
How dare you? Yeah. Okay, so Alex has won the first panel here. It was close game though. Congrats to all of our panelists on these good performances. We'll see. Potentially,
I get a trophy?
You get a consolation trophy. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, where is it?
It's like the Skype emote that's just a trophy, and then I'll send it over Skype.
Oh,
the consolation trophy is getting to hug Eclipsa in your dreams.
That would be a better trophy.
Well, for me, it might be dying for Eclipsa.
Yeah, you've already stated your intent to do that. So I think we've killed Steve off here on the podcast, actually. So he won't be back on next week. So
don't do that either.
Yeah,
murder is bad.
We'll see. Let us know what you thought of this panel. Do you agree with my scoring decisions? Answer yes, because they are final. All scoring decisions are final on panels. And what did you think of this? Do you want us to do panels every week for Star? What are maybe suggest questions? Good stuff here. And leave the comments on YouTube as long as the video is not taken down because of Alex's singing.
Thanks, Alex.
Leave comments on our website at overlyanimated.com. Make sure to subscribe to not miss our future Star podcast. Will be at least back for recaps every week of season 3B of Star. Subscribe on YouTube or on iTunes. Check out overlyanimated.com for all of our stuff. Come talk about Star with us on Discord, overlyanimated.com/Discord. And support us via Patreon, patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to all of our patrons, especially our patron of the podcast, Britt, aka Opal. And thanks as always to our patron executive producers, John, Ryan, Steve, Alex, Andy, and Hugh.
Wait, Britt is a patron?
Yeah, Britt is a $1 patron. I was surprised. I was surprised she did that.
What a silly Billy.
Yeah. And so there you go. Final thoughts, panelists on this panel.
I need a hero.
It's a heartache. It's a heartache.
The singing has gotten worse. Okay, we gotta end it before this. Before it's too late. Yeah, Steve, you were that's the correct answer.
Best.
Yeah,
I will gladly humiliate myself for the sake of comedy.
Listen,
that's the true spirit. Yeah.
No, look. Here's the final thought.
Songs I sing is maybe a Prince song, but.
Look, here's the final thought. Why don't we just get Bonnie Tyler to voice a character on Star? Come on. Somebody's got to pull her out to do something.
I mean,
speaking of voices, no matter what.
She can voice Festivia.
And I tell you, if for some reason I'm just expecting to Star, I'm expecting the character she plays on Muppet Babies to say turd every character. So.
Who?
Jenny Slate.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. If she doesn't say that on the show,
that's a deep Muppet Babies pull there. But
no pony head in these episodes, which made them better.
Oh, yeah, can I revoke your title? Oh my God! That's don't say terrible opinions. You have to. That's the key to winning is saying them after I already award you.
Also, no Marco.
No Marco.
I say Marco's dead.
So I will say it's good news, bad news with Starco. No Marco this week, but no Tom this week either. So.
They died in the Stump Day episode or whatever.
Yeah, they died in Stump Day. There you go. They're gone forever. So we'll see if we get Marco next week. We actually might. Is he in the preview? I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't seen any previews.
Spoilers.
I don't think he is he? I don't remember.
Vanished. Maybe Janet did something to him.
I assume he would be actually in.
He's visiting home.
No, he's not. He's on Muni for anyway. We're wrapping. Okay, we're wrapping this up. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.